I'm Rituja Mukherjee. I'm a counselor. So I'll speak a little about what is counseling and what are the stigmas attached to counseling. So you would have noticed that when people have any physical problem, any physical disease, for example, like typhoid or anything, they don't find it at all difficult to go to a doctor. It's considered to be very normal to go to a doctor. But when the same person faces some kind of a psychological difficulty, then it's not so easy for people to go to a mental health practitioner. And the reason for this is that there is stigma attached to going to a mental health practitioner. This is very sad because of the stigma, people suffer in silence for years, and also they don't suffer alone. Their family members, their loved ones also sometimes have to suffer along with them. So some of these stigmas is like you have somebody who goes to a counselor is mad. So it's not true. Normal people can go to counselors. It is when something affects your mental health, some event happens or something which prevents them from functioning normally to their optimum level, then it's going to a counselor helps. It's really helpful. And even if someone has some kind of a mental illness, it is nowadays there are such good treatments which have been developed that almost every mental illness is now curable, or a person can live with a mental illness and still have a good quality of life with their loved ones. So if anybody is facing any kind of psychological difficulty, which can be like, suppose you're feeling low over a period of time and finding it difficult to find motivation to do your daily work or follow your daily routine, or if you're finding it like you have anger outbursts very frequently, or any such thing which is you find is disrupting the quality of your life, then you should go and meet a mental health expert without delay. And it is actually a smart thing to do. There's nothing weak about it. A mental health expert is a resource like any other expert is in our lives, and to use a resource which is available is actually being smart and not weak. So please do consider it anytime you have any kind of mental health issue, that you need to go to a therapist. And therapist actually has certain ethical rules by which they function. So they maintain confidentiality, they are non-judgmental, and they create an environment, they create a therapeutic relationship by which when talking about your mental health issues can really be helpful, and you can come out of any difficulty which you are facing. So I think that there's really a very burning need to remove these stigma around mental health issues in our country. And the Rotaract Club of Alliance University is doing a magnificent job in trying to create awareness around this. Thank you.